Hello and welcome. I'm Mrs. Ambrose and I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about our timeline. This year I'm going to have my students working through a timeline mentally and verbally. We're going to be studying post-Civil War to modern day, and I'd like to have each of them have a good idea of exactly the order of events that happened through this time period. I find that being able to place ideas and events in a mental timeline really gives us a better overall perspective of what has happened in history. So we will be using Classical Conversations Veritas Press timeline cards. I happen to have these. I own them from my time with Classical Conversations, so that's what I'm going to be using. You do not need to use these. I'm in no way trying to recreate Classical Conversations. I'm just trying to use these cards to have a visual cue to your students as we go through the timeline. We'll also come up with our own original hand motions for it, and who knows, maybe even a song. But because everything has to be set to song in Mrs. Ambrose's class. So just so you know, expect your students to start learning a timeline. I have in my syllabus each series of events that we will be studying that week. We will be learning all of our events in the first semester, and then we'll be putting that timeline to use further in the second semester. We'll also be reviewing our presidents as we learned those last year. I still think it's good to keep reviewing our presidents. We'll use the same song we used last year for that. And we will be reviewing our states, which we also learned last year, and our capitals, which we also learned last year. I think that the more we cement all of those things as knowledge in your students' minds now, the more we create those pegs to hang things on later, the better. They're sponges right now, so let's fill them up as much as we can. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.